It is now my honor and distinct pleasure to introduce your keynote speaker today, Mr. Robert L. Stoll. Mr. Stoll, if you would stand, please. Mr. Robert Stoll is a partner at Drinker, Biddle, and Reith, LLP. He is a Terp, and I really mean a Terp, who earned his bachelor's degree in chemical engineering in 1979. After graduating, he went on to receive a law degree from Catholic University while working at the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. Mr. Stoll worked there for 34 years before retiring as the Commissioner for Patents in 2011. Instrumental in the passage of landmark patent legislation, the America Invents Act, Mr. Stoll has been lauded for his efforts to reduce patent pendency and improve patent quality. Having risen from the rank of an examiner to lead the 8,000 employee organization, he has spent his career improving the intellectual property system ecosystem. Mr. Stoll was key to the development and analysis of legislation concerning all areas of intellectual property. He was one of the country's leaders in establishing the U.S. government's positions on international issues related to intellectual property. In 2012, Mr. Stoll received the Managing Intellectual Property magazine's Lifetime Achievement in Intellectual Property Award, and he is currently serving a 3-year term as a member of the Federal Circuit Advisory Council. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Robert Stoll.
Good afternoon. Congratulations, graduate families and friends. It's very cool to be up here at my alma mater. Thank you, Dean Pines, for that really nice introduction and for inviting me to be here today to speak to the graduates. You graduates have worked very hard to get here today, and your reward is to work even harder to carve out a life for yourselves. You are at an exciting juncture in your lives, and I hope you approach it with hope and determination. It would be fantasy to ignore that you are graduating during turbulent times. Terrorism has not only dominated the news, but also our collective sense of well-being and our view of the world. Domestic politics are shrill, and as are the rants of extreme ideologies from around the world. This is our context now. Just as past generations, your parents and grandparents also faced war, the dawn of the nuclear age, and brutal dictators. It is a time to challenge, to stay focused, to committed to your future in a time of such uncertainty. But that's what you have to do. Your values, skills, and contributions to your families, your profession, and your nation are the levelers that keep us individually and collectively strong and optimistic. Things will change. The geopolitical world will shift again and again, but our values never will. Our mission is to keep moving forward with confidence and strength, and it will soon be your turn to lead. Today is a day to reflect, to dream, and to savor your accomplishments. I graduated with a chemical engineering degree from the University of Maryland under the co-op program in December of 1979 and felt a mixture of excitement at the seemingly endless possibilities and trepidation at leaving the campus I loved. I was proud to have an engineering degree from the University of Maryland and was confident that I would always have a job and be able to feed my family. But I had no idea that my journey would take me to law school and all over the globe, and that I would become the U.S. Commissioner for Patents and lead an organization of over 8,000 engineers and scientists. The thing about being an engineer from a program as comprehensive and prestigious as the Clark School is that it opens uncommon and unexpected doors. If you are not constrained in how you view your future, you may use your new credentials in professions and projects that expand your creativity and lead to brilliant outcomes. Over the years, I have learned several truths that may help guide your odyssey. And I'm not talking about wearing sunscreen, eating sensibly, or exercising regularly, all of which are good things to do. I am talking about experiences and understanding that guided me in much of my personal and professional life. Hopefully these ideas will make sense to you, and no doubt you will develop your own understanding and reveal your own truths as you make your ways. Here is my advice. You may already have a job or may be looking for one shortly. Don't stay in that job or any position if you don't like it or you feel that it leads nowhere. You will spend more of your waking hours working than you will with your spouse. If you are not happy in your job, move on. Your engineering degree gives you the ability to get another job more quickly than most other job seekers. Take risks and be open to opportunity before you have the financial and family obligation that might make you more risk-averse. Mortgages can strangle you. Your kids will need great schools and great sneakers. Your dishwasher will break. You'll need a second car. You'll probably never be freer than you are right now to explore and take a chance. Stay close to your family and friends. They love you. They support you. They will be your strength when things get difficult. Take the time to maintain those close bonds even when you don't think you have the time. Other people can come and go. You want to show your commitment to the ones who will always be there. Be nice to everyone. Of course, it creates a great environment and can even lighten your own mood. But the truth is, people remember kindness, just as they remember arrogance or mean spirit. It doesn't matter what positions people hold or the hierarchy of the moment, everything changes. Your colleague may one day be your boss. Your secretary may be your most valid ally. There is literally no downside to treating everyone with dignity. Seek out professional relationships. Get active in alumni organizations and in professional organizations in the areas where you live. Your colleagues in this very room will be your collaborators, your peer reviewers, and eventually leaders in their companies or other endeavors. The bonds you have already established at Maryland will continue throughout your career, and you may end up employing each other. Expand on that by befriending others in the engineering community, having commissioned studies on engineers and what motivates them. I am well aware that social interaction is not high on the list for many of us, but it is important to your career. Find a mentor, someone who can tell you the truth, someone you can bounce ideas at. You can have more than one, you can have different mentors at different times, but you need a trusted confidant whom you can rely upon for advice. As your mentors get to know you, they can help you make better decisions for your career and life. Keep learning. As someone involved in innovation, I have seen entire industries develop and others become obsolete. Stay up on technological developments. They can provide solutions to your own problems and spur you on to even better ideas. Give back. It enriches you and helps others. It helps you keep connected and appreciate what you already have. And lastly, as you enter this next phase of your life, be joyful. Laugh frequently. Be the person whom others want to be around. You have already accomplished a great deal. You have a potential to change the world. As the new Star Wars movie is coming out and is fully out this week, and we are engineers. May I conclude with, may the force be with you. Congratulations, class of 2015. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Stoll, for those wonderful words of wisdom. Let me just reiterate a few of those points. Be nice to everyone. Find a mentor. Be happy. These are words of wisdom from Mr. Stoll. Please give him another round of applause. Well done.